I don't know if you spotted the news, but there's a chance that we might be getting blackouts at winter. And what will happen if
Oh,
Britain has winter blackouts, these power outages? I mean, there'll be a baby boom, I imagine, would be the first thing that could happen. There'll be no heating, no ability to warm your food, no TV. So if it happens during Hollyoaks, actually, it's an improvement. But I thought we weren't going to have energy rationing. I don't know if you remember this. I'm sure that during the leadership debate, someone said something about not having energy rationing. Who could have that have been?
In France, they talked about the possibility of energy rationing. Can you rule that out, Liz Truss?
I do rule that out, yes.
You rule out energy rationing.
Liz Truss ruled out energy rationing. I should have bought batteries then. Fool to myself. How did I not see it coming? And this is part of the problem with this story. As a nation, we do not respond well to a shortage. About a year ago, was it? That there were four forecourts that didn't have a refill of petrol. And somehow that turned into 2 weeks of panic queuing to make sure you had enough fuel. So hearing that there might be blackouts this year, I guarantee some people are cranking up the heating, trying to build up stockpile enough thermal energy to see them all the way through to December. So
that works.
It might work. But Liz Truss ruled it out, and she might be proved wrong. And this is what bothers me. It doesn't matter. She actually did the right move. When you were asked, do you rule it out? Because Rishi in the same debate said, we can't really rule anything out. He was being honest. She said, rule it out, won the race. So that when we do have energy rationing, she just blame it on Putin. You got the job, find someone else to blame it on. And if anyone points that out, accuse them of talking down Britain. She's playing the old classic handbook. So at least we know this is a government that's trying to give us the ability to have our own fuel. We certainly see that when it comes to fracking, because this is a story in the Times about fracking. The protest group is called Free Frack Lancashire. And, Frack Free Lancashire. They need a hyphen, because frack free with a hyphen means no fracking, but frack free Lancashire means do it at no cost. Come on. But the no cost angle is the issue here. Households near fracking sites could be given up to £1,000. And nothing reassures me that this is a safe idea than someone saying, go on, we'll give you money for it. Like, if it's such a good idea, why do you have to bribe them? Yeah. But we have the idea of fracking happening. And what could possibly go wrong? Yes, there's a chance of earthquakes. Yes, there's accusations that fracking is somehow linked to making tap water flammable, as we see in this classic video from America. Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that, she said. Just like that was answering the question, and how did you lose your eyebrows? So fracking, linked to earthquakes, linked to flammable drinking water. But who doesn't love a fairground ride and a sambuca? So maybe you should stop your complaining and get on board with this, you Luddite. Or as Liz Truss calls you,
The anti-growth coalition.
the anti-growth coalition. Sounds more medical than it actually is. But if your water has gas in it, look at it on the bright side. You're going to stay warm this winter. The rest of us are going to have our gas cut off. You can just light your tap water and all of a sudden you're sorted. But Liz wants to grow and develop any ability to make more power in the UK so that we're not dependent on Putin. We have our ability to grow our own power unless it's solar. Ministers hope to ban solar projects from most English farms. Why would you want to ban? Why is it that they're okay with fracking, but not okay with solar? Why would Liz be in favour of fossil fuels over renewables? And, that's it, she worked for Shell. Yeah. I'll tell you the problem here. I'll tell you who I blame for this. LinkedIn. Because back in the day, you work in a place, you work somewhere else, you don't stay in touch with your previous co-workers. But thanks to LinkedIn tracking you down and keeping you networked, she's still in with the Shell people. But what are the actual reasons they've given for stopping this development of solar power? Well, it's thought to be that they don't like the idea of putting solar panels on agricultural land, arguing that it impedes the progress of growth and boosting food production. Given a choice between food and solar panels, they're going with it. At the moment, you can't put solar panels on ground that is good quality growing ground, good agricultural ground. They categorize it between 1 and 5, and if it's 1 to 3, you can't grow on it. But now they want to, you can't put solar panels on it. But now they want to lower the standard of what's considered growable earth to stop you putting solar panels on it. Well, to find out more, I'm joined by a minister. Hello.
Hello, Steve.
Why are you banning solar panels?
Look, we don't want people in this country having to choose between heating and eating. So we are choosing for them. We are choosing to grow more food rather than have solar energy. We don't need that much power in the UK, but we clearly don't have a problem with obesity.
Yes, we do.
Well, yes, but the thing is, if you are obese, you tend to not feel the cold, and you die younger. So, two birds.
Thank you very much for joining me. That minister there. So, given a choice between food and solar panels, they're reckoning that growing stuff is better. It's bizarre, isn't it? And you think, why are they in favour of this? Surely if a government wants to stop developing solar panels, aren't they part of the anti-growth coalition?
Anti-growth coalition.
Yeah, them's the ones that are bad guys. Unless, and there is another option here. When they said growth, we all presumed they meant economic growth. Maybe, no, surely, no, couldn't. Did they mean growth as in growing vegetables? Turns out, genuine news story from The Sun, that ministers are launching a push to grow more tomatoes, cucumber and lettuces to try and sort out our economy. They are literally talking about growing vegetables. Excellent work. So that's what we're facing. Wow. Yeah, we might be cold this winter, but at least we'll have more cucumbers.